First and 10.
Check, Panther. Steady.
Giving this to Jeanty. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
To the air now on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. Running in the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Alert, alert. Run, hey, alert, alert. Run.
Mayfield comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards.
Run.
That's good.
Alert.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Right side, this is Ibuka. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Hurry.
Dose of the hurry up here.
Buccaneers.
Regular.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Cut 19.
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70. Go.
And off to Jeanty. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings second and 3.
Here we go. Set. Gotta be lying.
They'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Going now on first down. This is Legance working the left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
On first down, Genty. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Getting ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Pass out quickly to Legance. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Here's Genty running right. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
77
Over.
Here he goes, third and long. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Alert, alert. What's that?
First down throw here, Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Got it. Ready?
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. A throw here on first. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
At the 31-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Running off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready up. Like it. Roll, Cowboys. Ready,
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
At the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Go.
Jeanty. Will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On the set.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Get it. Like it. 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Go.
He's dropping back to throw.
A loss on the play brings up 3rd down and goal.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And they are unable to double their lead.
Goal to go and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Jump off caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff to Irving. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
On the tackle. It's a loss of a yard.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Third and just 2 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This time it's a passing play. Hits his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Give now to the running back. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
60 Maverick, 18,
He'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air on 3rd and long. All in left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They're going to try to throw for it. Got a man. This is Evans. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Come on. Hey, drop roll 80. Yep.
They go play action on 1st down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now looking to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Panthers.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's a throw. It's a screen play to Genty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
13.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, but really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
36-yard line.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First and 10 now from the 46. They're throwing it. He rolls to his right. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Back to throw it. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. Viking 879 Broncos.
Takes the second down snap. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
1st down, play action. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cowboys, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Into a crowd and intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there.
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed. That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. 3rd down coming.
Viking 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Setting up to throw. Brought in by his back heel, it's Gentile. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, come on. Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
They'll go play action. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
This is Gentile on 2nd. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Get it. Cougar 19. Let go.
He's running up for it. And I think they got him just in time. Yep, and they held him short of the marker and narrowly forces turnover on downs.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running it now out of the gun. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Forced out to his right. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, Mayfield. Finds his back complete. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, alert 30. What's up?
Mayfield to throw again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Throws caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Baker with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
And the
Come on.
first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. Ready.
Another give here to Genty. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Point it right. Good. Run.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers moments away from their 4th win of the year. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Alert! Alert! Six. What's up?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Alert! 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 Set. 180! Pistol.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Alert 33!
First down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Into the hands of Cole. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
This is Irving on 2nd. And the Buccaneers get that 1st down. And that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
A gain of 6. That's good for a first.
Once again, Irving. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
At the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. He's got it. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. Viking 18. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's a screen play to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa. Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, hut. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Alpha, sit on.
Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
DC ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Answer on.
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they're across midfield before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now Martinez. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Loop, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Okay, right.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready. Set.
Pass play now. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Finds his man. It's Mickey Pearsall. He hangs on to that football broad through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Taking the air here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th down. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Return it. Watch him right here.
Play fake, Jackson. Headed out right. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Get out! 180! Nice shot!
Running is Martinez. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
180! Get on! 180! 180! Hey, report! Report! What is it?
First down throw for Jackson. He's trying to push the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
180! Come on! 180! Report!
Here's the handoff. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. The Amador Lenore, they're on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, middle. Sit on! 180! Nice shot! Hey! Hey! Nice shot!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's into the hands of Martinez. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. He was good on his first kick, going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Set. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through one, and for any kicking fans out there, this game has been for you. We've got a 6-3 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready?
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the result. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready, ready.
Running it after the penalty. He's out in the clear. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They get 35 out of that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ready. Cut.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arinda. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Black. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. No place to go. Ravens take him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
3rd and long.
Ready.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Set. Ready. 52.
3rd and long for him here. Ayuk makes the catch. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 10, Ravens 6.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. DeJounte Western to return it. Things going well so far. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Picked up by the 49ers. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on, set. Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage to the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Red, 38. Ready.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. That is exactly why he rallied to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. On the move, past the 40. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Now they send their back in motion right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, and the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Martinez. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
14-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point attempt coming up. He connects on the point after. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
17. Ravens 6.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Western on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Now run with Martinez. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35. Play action now with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is Cox. That's Walker. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4.
Ravens 13.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Set.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. All right, shorter marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Ready?
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
49er, first down. It's a gain of 3. First down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. What that is? That's hot.
Lamar off the play fake. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So he gained 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
13. Go.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
16.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hut.
From the gun, McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line, second down.
Set, hut. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down.
Here we go. Here.
He's going to throw this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Come on, Doc. Come on.
Here's a give to Martinez. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now second.
You know,
and
Kate,
6.
that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Lamar back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Hey, Alpha, come on. Come on. Come on. Nice hot.
First down, here's Lamar. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete! And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
49ers 17.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Got it.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go. Ken Black.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Hauled in left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. It connects into the sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
26 yards.
Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Now he takes it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling like a great boxer. You never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
Now Martinez. He finds space, middle of the field. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Martinez. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Running is Martinez. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 31, 49ers 17.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set, hut.
Pass play coming here. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly for just a yard. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Set, hut.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Ricky Pearsall. Picked up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set, hut. Ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we hut.
Here's McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
They stick with McCaffrey. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Completed to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
49ers first down. It's a gain of 6. First down,
Red,
San Francisco.
yellow, 40.
They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Pearsall there to grab it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Caught out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Down, ready?
They'll go play action. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Come on,
The 49ers will line up for the
Now pressure coming. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
49ers.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10.
Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
They'll work against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. He's got room to roam. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Now it's Lamar. Forced out to his right. And he's going to step out with no gain.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. and stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Jackson throwing for it. Chased out to his right. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. Gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. 2-minute warnings there to help them, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Gordon Watkins that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yellow, black shot. Cut.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
You know, there's a little bit of the risk of a 50-50 ball in the end zone. Some of these defenders today, man, they can elevate with the best of them. That's one they got away with. It should have been a pick and a touchback.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. 180.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens approaching win number 7 on the year. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
180. Sit hot. 180.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all do it here.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
There he goes, right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely left up the win right there.
that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
46. 49ers, 25.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Martinez. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now on with Martinez. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back to the well again. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Another carry for him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.